Hello, my name is Chap Bettis, and I'm the author of The Disciple-Making Parent. Experts in our country tell us that too often our teens are detached from their parents, and as a result, they end up carrying hurt just below the surface that even parents are not aware of. Well, is this effect of sin inevitable for Christian parents? Absolutely not. Malachi 4:6 and Luke 1:17 talk about how the gospel can connect the hearts of parents and their children. And although I made many mistakes as a father of four, I want to tell you about one success I had. And that was regularly taking my children out one-on-one for donut dates, asking questions about how they were doing, listening to them, and often writing down their answers in their own journal. Just a little investment of time and money had a huge impact on them. And that's why I'm excited about this resource, the Disciple-Making Parents Donut Date Journal. But first, I'd like you to meet one of my children, my daughter Rebecca, and hear what she has to say.
I can remember as a young girl going to the coffee shop down the street with my dad, and we would have this one-on-one time together. I would get my favorite Boston cream donut or strawberry milk, and we would just have really special conversation, just the two of us. He always asked questions of me, ranging as a young girl from what my favorite subject in school was to maybe when I was older, what questions did I have for mom and dad, or if I could ask God anything, what would it be? And as I grew, these one-on-one dates enabled us to have really open communication, and it really enhanced our relationship in the long run. I love these times because it allowed me as a little girl to have my dad one-on-one, and that was something that was special to me no matter what the age. I am personally very excited that Dad is taking our experience and turning it into a resource that he can put into your hands for you and your kids or your grandkids. Just coming from my personal experience, it was such a special thing, and so I hope that you take this book and you buy this book and you have even more special experiences that I had when I was a kid.
You can see the effect that this simple habit had on binding our hearts together. I think taking your children out for regular dates and talking with them can have a similar impact for you. And that's why I want to heartily commend this habit and this journal. In it, I have a short introduction that explains how and why donut dates can help bind your hearts together. And making up the majority of the book, you'll find over 70 questions and a place to write down your child's answer over the years. The questions are appropriate for 4 or 5-year-olds all the way up to teens. So some examples of the questions include things like, what's your favorite time of year and why? Or describe yourself in 5 words. Or who is someone you admire in our church and why? You see, these 70 questions are prompts for you to start the conversation. And then writing down the answers to make a keepsake will show your children that you're listening and what they have to say is important. So it's a perfect record of the growth of your child over time, and it's a great resource for parents and grandparents. In addition, it's going to be a great tool for children's ministers, youth ministers, and family pastors to equip and encourage church parents to connect with their children. So I think you'll want to get one for each of your children. For more information and to take a look inside, you can visit donutdatejournal.com. And you can find information about ordering in bulk on that page as well. Our lives are changed by the conversations we have. And too many times, those conversations are rushed. Taking your children out on a regular basis and listening to them is a powerful discipleship tool.